year. And last year was such a difficult time. We got the Grammys doing a big tribute basically to a scary, scary time in country music in the family. And now you're getting ready to go on the road again. Is there like a little bit of anxiety still for you, or do you feel like you've changed some things on the road that make you more comfortable, or what's going on there so that fans can come out and experience it the way I did that night when Chuck met his girlfriend?
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely think that when something like that happens, I mean, it makes you sort of reevaluate a lot of things out there that we've maybe didn't pay as much attention to beforehand, but it's unfortunate that it takes something like that for you to, kind of give you a wake-up call. But, it's definitely changed the way we look at some things. And I think for the most part, I mean, I also know that was out of all the shows I've played, all the years I've been on the road and everything, I mean, for that to happen that time, I mean, I know that's not normal, and that's the kind of the thing I keep trying to, tell myself is that, it's not going to be, it's probably never going to happen again. You know what I mean? Like it was what it was. It was crazy. And, and it's just one of those things, man, that for me, I don't think it's something I'll ever forget. It'll be something that's sort of always there that I remember. But at the same time, I feel like, it's not something that you can sort of let dictate the way you live life and do everything from here on out. So, for me, I think the best thing that could have happened was probably a couple things. After it happened, we were able to finish the tour. We had a few weeks left on the tour. We finished that out. And then I had some time off, and my son was born, and it kind of gave us something else to focus on, and just being off the road for a while and sort of giving everybody time to process what had happened, because the thing was that it happened, and then immediately, you go into trying to deal with it, and you got to play shows, and people are wanting to interview you and talk about it, and I just really didn't want to, I didn't really want to talk about it, honestly, at the time, and so it just kind of was one of those things where I didn't really have time, and nobody else really had time to sort of process it and kind of realize what had happened. And it wasn't until, we got off the road and sort of had a little downtime to sort of, get yourself together a little bit, So I think that's been a big help. And, I think now, you just kind of go out and, our tour kicks off in May, and we go out there and do what we do, man. And I think that's, I think the only way you can honor people when something like that happens is to go out and do what it is you do. I think if you lay down and you don't, you go, well, I don't want to tour anymore, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that, or, I don't think that's honoring people. I think that's letting the bad guy win. So, for me, it's going out and doing business as usual. And like I said, it'll always be in the back of my mind. It'll be something that I always remember, that I don't know if you ever get over that, but you just, you try to move on and do your thing, man.